in beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Georgia Southern Eagles and the James Madison Dukes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with Georgia Southern's head coach before the game. He is so thrilled that the team has responded. After losing their first game of the season, they put their head down and got back to work. Now on a 3-game win streak, they are rolling. And he knows they've got to still take it one play at a time, one game at a time to keep it going today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dukes offense who will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. You just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Eagles offense who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the maestro of this offense. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. Running inside. It's Todd. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass. Under fire. Buried before he could blink.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Turns it on in midfield. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Larson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And they got it.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you can tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end now in motion. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Fires to the tight end. Lowers those pads. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Dukes have pushed it inside the 20. Could not make his way to the corner. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to punch it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Power ahead. He's not going anywhere, nowhere to run, and they stop him for nothing on 4th and 2. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Going for the big play. Leaping grab for a big gain. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30 plus.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Fires to the big fella. Push down for the tackle. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Kick is in the air. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Here comes the offense on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Pocket breaking down. Breaks into the open. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He makes the catch. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Dukes look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. The short hands, it's Cobb. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman, gives him a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. And now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble and make a play. If this defense is paying attention, his feet is a big part of this game plan.
Trying to set up the screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. 2nd down coming up. He'll run it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that 1st down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Eagles will have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Todd. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He's going to take off. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, he's got some space. And oh, no, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense swarming on that loose. It'll be a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making a tackle.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Dukes will try to move the chains on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Works his way forward, has enough for the first down. Ball spotted at the 32. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. On target. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Dukes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, James Madison! And they have the first points of the game.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Looking downfield on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Sanchez. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Firing toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big... Second down, now it's 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headset.
Turning it on. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Longhorns, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Harrisonburg. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeforth Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Finding open areas. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too. They are going to crawl back in this one. They need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
To the air on second down. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it, so he tried to...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Now on the option. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the ground, it's Cobb. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dukes!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Under fire. Get it out on the screen. There's a crease. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
There he goes. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Just just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Flushed out of the pocket. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. He hit that one down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me... down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Go! Ready, go! Go! Running inside. It's Cobb. Not much doing. There he gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Cobb. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly to the tight end. At the 45 on its way. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Dukes have their offense in high gear. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Oh, what a cut! Could be an alley. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and goal. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Blue 22, blue 22.
As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And that will extend their lead even further. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Finds space on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. He goes right back to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. And the Eagles want to move quickly. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. On the run, deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll leave it with the lone back. Slips a tackle and he's got room. He smashes his way through again. They are on the move down to the 32 and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Here we go. Ready? Red 54, red 54. Ready to go. Ready to go. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Powers through the defender. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying the left side. Knocked out way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Snagged out of the air. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Georgia Southern Eagles sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
Okay, Holly.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Georgia Southern in a hurry. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On the move to his left. Going for the big play. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, but will it stand? There is a flag down. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. A pair of one-loss teams, and they know that that second L can put them in harm's way as we battle here in the final minutes. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Each of these teams has stumbled just one time and now trying to fight to the finish and avoid taking that second loss. Handoff from the gun. Crosses the 45. Powers through. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. A pair of one-loss teams, and they know that that second L can put them in harm's way as we battle here in the final minutes. The option, he'll keep it. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls it again on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
Quarterback keep. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. The Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks into the open. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they...
He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, James Madison. The Dukes answer right back with a touchdown.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field.
You know, there's no real reason to panic